Hi, I'm Jennifer Knight, and I hand draw all the designs that are on my kitchen apron. So after designing a kitchen tea towel collection, I started with polling my friends who really use their kitchen, or who have a garden, or own a restaurant, or a professional chef, or a baking business out of their house. And I started to ask them what would be the perfect kitchen apron. What features did the apron have to have so that it would make it your go-to apron every time you were working in your kitchen or in your restaurant? And so they started to give me features, things that it absolutely had to have. One of which was a fully adjustable neck that locked in place. Another was two very deep pockets, so that they could put everything they needed right at their fingertips in their pockets. And then when they bent over to get something out of the oven or the bottom drawer in the kitchen, nothing in their pocket would fall out. Another feature was a utility loop. So we put a utility loop here. If you're in the kitchen, you can easily take your kitchen towel and feed it up in the utility loop. And then you always have a kitchen towel right at your fingertips to dry your hands on. You're never looking for it. But if you're in the garden, you can also put a garden trowel right in there. Another feature was it had to be machine washable. You can wash this on cold in the gentle cycle and hang it to dry. And it needed to be comfortable. So I chose this really durable cotton canvas. Another feature that I wanted was really good full coverage that would fit all body types. And it's a little bit wider than other aprons, so you get a little bit of side coverage. So if you bump up in the studio against something that's wet with paint, or in your kitchen when you're up against something that dripped onto the counter, your clothes are still going to be protected. And then I made these long ties that you could tie it in the back if you wanted, or you could bring it around front and tie it in the front, depending on your style. You don't have to compromise on amazing style to be wearing an apron in your kitchen, or even while hosting a dinner party. Here are 6 of my popular hand-drawn apron designs. I will always be drawing new apron patterns and will let you know when these are for sale in my email newsletters. I'm a mom of 3 kids, and so I couldn't design an adult apron without also designing a children's apron. But as I thought about it, I wanted the kitchen apron to grow with your child. So we weren't having to buy multiple aprons as they were learning to cook in the kitchen with you. So I designed a kitchen apron that matches the adult apron. So all 6 styles come in adult and children's. This is the children's apron. One of the features is that it has a fully adjustable neck and ties. So when they're little, they would have a small neck and it would be really short. You'd tie the ties, you'd wrap them around the back and tie them in the front because the ties would be longer when they're about 2. But then as they grow, you simply pull this neck part down and it just makes the ties in the back shorter. So this apron I have tried on kids from ages 2 to 11, about 33 inches tall to 55 inches tall, and depending on their body build, it fits them great. And so whether they're doing an art project and you just need to protect their clothes, or they're working with you in the kitchen or out in the garden, or just even on a treasure hunt, I put a nice big front pocket in the child's apron because they're always collecting treasures or needing some place to put something special. I make it super easy to order my products wholesale. You can either do it directly on my website with a wholesale coupon code, or you can order directly through Faire. I really hope that you'll consider carrying my adult and child aprons in your store.